She wants this, and I am the first Irish person to hold this and the first person to ever hold it. I'm angry. I'm really angry, and I want my revenge. I want to embarrass her like she embarrassed me. And I want the rest of the locker room to see it.
Cabalga Universo WWE, yo soy Marcelo Mayuyamán Rodríguez y les doy la bienvenida a un nuevo episodio de la previa de WWE Backlash. Y con mi compañera de aventuras, Andrea Bozarte, estamos súper recontra contentos porque tenemos una invitada de lujo. ¿No es así, Andrea?
Sí, Marcelo, estoy muy contenta y es un honor estar contigo una vez más y feliz por la invitadaza que tenemos.
Así es, ella ha revolucionado la división femenina de WWE con alas fuertes, corazón guerrero y un legado irlandés que la impulsa cada vez más alto en esta compañía.
Ella es la campeona intercontinental, ex campeona en pareja y una verdadera fuerza celta que está lista para escribir su propio destino. Ella es Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria, welcome to la previa de WWE Backlash. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How are you guys? Thanks so much for having me.
Our pleasure.
Lyra, you've made history since arriving to Raw, from becoming the first woman Intercontinental Champion to shining at the WrestleMania and becoming double champion by winning the Women's Tag Team title. How do you manage to stay grounded through all these big moments?
I think I'm really good at taking everything in and being in the moment. Actually, I've never had that problem. So you better believe when I was on that WrestleMania stage, I really did soak it in. I looked up, I saw every face right as I was walking out there on that stage. And I'll really hold that memory. Even though it's all gone a little south since then, it's still the best moment of my life, so.
Lyra, you have always shown a ton of respect for Becky Lynch, and she surprised the whole world, coming back at WrestleMania to team up with you and help you win the Tag Team Championships. But let me ask you this. When she attacked you right after your loss, how do you feel? Because you didn't do, I remember that very well, you didn't do anything to defend yourself. You were so confused. How long did it actually take you to understand what was going on?
It might have been the second or third manhandle slam when I realized that I realized exactly who Becky is. The second I disappointed her, the second I let her down, she was so quick to turn on me. And I can't believe that it took me so long to see that that is the person that she has always been. I realized right then and there that I'd made the biggest mistake of my life in picking her for a partner at WrestleMania, because someone that actually would have stuck by my side and been my friend, even if I'd let them down, was Bayley. So I realized a lot of things on the Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah. Lyra, we know you're proud of your Irish roots. And now that you're facing Becky Lynch, who is also Irish, and we know she was your role model, how does that make you feel? And how does that heritage push you in this match?
It pushes me a lot to know that I've been lied to this whole time. Even when I was down in NXT, Becky loved to pretend to be this inspiration. She liked that I was down in NXT and she was up in Raw and she was this shining star who could help me. But the second I got to Raw, the second I was on the same platform, those messages of help, the encouragement, the warm person that she was to me completely vanished. And I should have even recognized then when that change in her personality happened. I should have seen it. I should have known. So I suppose I'm just angry at myself now for not realizing that sooner. But that anger is going to be my best friend because I didn't have that anger towards her when we first wrestled in NXT and I took the NXT championship from her. But it's that anger that I'm leaning into now, and I'm going to use that to my advantage to come out on top of Backlash.
We just mentioned that you two were tag team champions for a while, and hours after that victory at WrestleMania, everything fell apart. Do you think Becky was consciously trying to teach you a tough lesson? Or she was simply, I don't know, frustrated with the outcome of the match? After all, you lost the match and then she snapped?
No, I think she's always been this way. I think I was one of the last people to see her true colors. I think all the friendships she's built, they've all fizzled out. She has no friends in the locker room, and there's a reason for that. She doesn't even share the locker room with us. That's the reason, you know, there's a big reason for that. I think the whole world even had a better idea of the type of person that Becky was. Everything you ever read about her online, it's all true. She's a horrible, manipulative person. She's also an actress, and I got fooled into believing the mask that she was wearing anytime she interacted with me. But you can't wear a mask when you're slamming someone through the mat and, you know, you've turned and really shown your true colors. It's all over. She can't hide who she is anymore. I'm just another friend that she's lost now. And I can't wait to show her that I'm going to be the worst possible person she could have turned on.
Lyra, you've proven yourself time and time again. How do you prepare mentally for this match?
I just have to wrap my head around the fact that I was so wrong about her. I said it last Monday. I am the better wrestler. I truly believe that. That's why I beat her in NXT, and I think she underestimated me then. I don't think she'll underestimate me going into this match. She knows who she's dealing with now, and that's what threatened her. That's why she's insecure. She wants this. This is the one title she probably hasn't held. I think it kills her that she has had so many firsts, and I am the first Irish person to hold this and the first person to ever hold this, and that kills her. But this is just the beginning, because I'm ready to have my coming out party. I'm ready to stand on Becky Lynch. I'm ready to pin Becky Lynch at Backlash and take my spot at the top.
You just mentioned something about this, but I want to go a little deeper, Lyra. Your rise in WWE has been meteoric. You became the NXT Women's Champion, then the draft, then the first Women's Intercontinental Champion, then double champ at WrestleMania. I am playing a little bit of devil's advocate here. Do you think other women in the locker room could feel threatened by your rise? Do you think maybe you stepped into Becky's, spotlight a little too fast?
I think every other woman in that locker room has all been, they're the type of women that have been motivated by the competition. And I thought that that's the type of woman that Becky was. You know, she's been this underdog for so long. Have you ever read her book? I have. It's all lies. She paints herself like this underdog, this scrappy, doing it the right way, never losing who she is, made it to the top woman, and that's just not her at all. And I think honestly, every other woman in the locker room has had a better and more accepting. You see another woman come into the locker room and do well, it drives you if you're the right type of competitor. But Becky, I just threatened her.
Are you hurt or are you disappointed with her?
I think I went through the 5 stages of grief of losing the person that I thought Becky was. You know, I realized that person never existed. So I was hurt. I was disappointed. I was shocked. I asked myself why. I honestly did blame myself that night. The second when I was looking up at Becky, all I could think of was, why did you do this to me? Why did you throw away what I thought you were to me and that we had? But now I'm just angry. I'm angry, and I want revenge. I might be, I hold myself to a certain standard. I want to be a certain type of champion, but I'm not above revenge. I am absolutely not above revenge. And I'm going to put Becky Lynch through the mat twice as hard as she did to me.
Lyra, you've said you don't want to be the next Becky Lynch. You want to be better. But what makes you different from her? What defines you as a champion?
I'm going to be the person that I thought she was, and that it turned out Bayley is. Becky, she's shown me that she didn't actually believe that you could make it to the top without becoming this monster. She's a monster. And I think that she thinks she did whatever she had to get to the top, and she'll throw anyone under the bus to keep that spot. I'm going to show her that you can not only be at the top without being that, but you can be the best. You can be the best and you can be at the top. And you can do it without turning into the disappointment that she is.
And now that you have the picture clear, we have to remember that when she battled with you for the NXT Championship, she was the champion then, but you are the champion now. She has nothing to lose now, but everything to gain. Becky has been able to capitalize in the past. You've seen, you just mentioned some of that controversial tactics. Are you prepared for a more resourceful Becky Lynch, if you know what I mean?
You talked about what Becky has to gain from this match. What about what I have to gain? You know, I beat her on NXT, the NXT Championship. This is the Intercontinental Championship. If I beat her for this, we are 2-0, and I am cemented as the better wrestler. Lightning may only strike once, but you haven't met me. So I'm determined to take Becky down and prove that when that bell rings, nobody is a match for me.
No matter what she throws at you.
No matter what she throws at me. She has no friends. She has no friends, so it's not like I can expect some outside help, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All I have to do once that bell rings, it's just me and her, and that's it. Everything's in my control.
You've always fought with honor and heart, but this time, whoa, the matches, it feels personal. Are we going to see like a more aggressive side of Lyra at Backlash?
Yeah, definitely. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm really angry, and I want my revenge. I want to prove. Honestly, I want to embarrass Becky. I want to embarrass her because I feel embarrassed for how I looked at her for all these years. People around me who knew what she was like must have seen it and must have felt sorry for me or felt a certain way because I couldn't see it. Well, I can now, and I'm about to show her what I really think now, because it's the illusion is dead and you can't get it back. I know who she is now, and now I know exactly who I'm up against. So it's a level playing field.
So, Lyra, let's say that you walk out of Backlash still Intercontinental Champion. What message do you have, not only for Becky Lynch, but also for the whole women's division?
When I retain at Backlash, I want to embarrass Becky, and I want to embarrass her like she embarrassed me. And I want the rest of the locker room to see it, that I'm nobody's fangirl. I'm not the next Becky Lynch. I'm Lyra Valkyria, and I'm a hell of a lot of a bigger threat. That's what I want.
Lyra, thank you so much for being with us today. We can wait to see you shine this weekend. Y buena suerte in Backlash.
Thank you so much.
We have something clear, Lyra Valkyria. No matter what happens at Backlash, you have already proven you are not here to follow in anyone's footsteps. You are here to make your own path, and that is very clear. Thank you very much, Lyra. It was an honor to have you here.
Thanks, guys.
Universo, les recordamos a todos que no se pueden perder WWE Backlash en vivo desde San Luis este sábado 10 de mayo a las 7 p.m. hora del este y 4 p.m. hora del Pacífico por Peacock en los Estados Unidos.
Así es, mi querida Andrea, tendremos una cartelera de candanga con burrundanga. Y si tú vives en México, Centroamérica, Suramérica o España, no olvides que puedes verlo todo absolutamente en Netflix. Amigos, gracias por habernos acompañado a esta edición de lujo de la previa de WWE Backlash. A nombre de
Andrea Basarte,
Marcelo Mayuyama Rodríguez, nos vemos en San Luis, Missouri para Backlash. ¡Que oiga!